Hey there folks, Tyler here with Hunter Ridge Outdoors. I wanted to do a video of clothes, accessories, and calls and all that good stuff that I carry with me when I go hunting, or that I basically have. Some of these stuff, like clothes wise, I've never wore before, but I want to show them off and stuff like that. And then of course most of the clothes I do wear depends on what time of the year, like early season when it's still hot and warm, and then you get into the cooler time around October when the pre-rut starts to come and the leaves start falling off the trees during the fall. And then of course when it gets to the very bitter cold weather, with the heavy type clothing that I wear. And I'll tell you guys what type of clothes I wear at what time of the year and stuff like that. And of course I'll go through my accessories, deer calls, and all that good stuff that I always take with me when I go hunting, and maybe like emergency type things that you might need when you're out there. So let me just go ahead and pull out what's in my tote. I pulled a lot of my clothes and laid them on the floor right here. Yes, I will wash them in the scent-free stuff later on. But just basically stuff that I'm just pulling out right now is like stuff that let's see. Here is like the heavy type socks that obviously you wear during the winter time when it gets very, very cold. And of course, wear boots that will keep your feet warm. And this sock does not have its partner. I gotta find it. Here's another big old pair of socks that I wear when I go out hunting and stuff like that in the cold weather. Lay these to the side. Let me pull this thing out. I've never wore this, but my dad gave it to me. He's been hunting a lot longer than I have. This is a size extra large. This is the old real tree bark camo pattern. It's like a shirt that it looks like you button. It's got like a collar on it. Good old looking shirt right here. Looks like it came from Cabela's. So the tag, there's a Cabela's tag on it, but cool looking shirt. I don't know if I ever wear it, but if I do, that should be interesting. So let me put this to the side for now. Let's see. These are this is another hard glove right here. Don't know where its partner is. There's another heavy pair of socks right here. It's about time I like clean out my tote anyway to see what it looks like. There's the other partner for that one sock. So put it right there. This is a Fruit of the Loom large. Looks like 65%, 35% cotton, 65% polyester. Just a old black shirt right here. This is something you might wear like if you're hunting a ground blind or something like that. Because you know when you're ground blind, obviously you're in nothing but shadow and shade in there. So you want to wear that to blend in pretty much with the shadow and stuff. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh Lord. I will not be able to wear this. Well, it's a size large. I might be able to. That looks like that's a Real Tree Advantage camo pattern. Redhead collared shirt or whatever, something like that. Neat little shirt. Some of these I might have to sell or get rid of, something like that. Oh yeah, like these long boxers or something like that, not sure. Fruit of the Loom. Some medium, I doubt I can wear that. That's something you might wear like in the cold weather and stuff like that too. There's that glove that was lost with his partner. Put that back. I know this is probably embarrassing. This is more like a spring cleaning type thing. This is something I've worn before. This was my dad's. He gave it to me. And I'll definitely wear it again when I really want to throw it back. And you know you got the Real Tree original camo pattern that's basically like the tree bark. But this is the actual Real Tree bark camo pattern. And if you know, the Real Tree original is, of course, they're throwing it back to the old tree bark camo pattern. But there's a little stuff that they're missing on it. Like, you can actually see a little bit of tree leaves and limbs and stuff on it. That is what's missing from the Realtree original. The original they came out with in 2016 and stuff like that, to throw back to this. But this is the old vintage type camo pattern. I mean, this is an old vintage for sure. It's got even the old Realtree logo on it. That's just a regular print form. But I've worn this before. I remember I wore this on my my last youth day hunting trip or hunt, and I wore this on my the last hunt with my dear buddy Greg that passed away. We went hunting. I shot a nice buck, but unfortunately we were never able to recover that buck. So I wore this, and this is something I remember for this one. But yeah, I'll definitely be wearing this one for sure. I really want to throw it back. But this is something my dad gave me a long time ago. So that's something I'll definitely keep wearing for sure. And then, what is this? Looks like another Advantage timber, Advantage camo pattern from Realtree. A size extra large. I could wear this one still. That is pretty much stuff I'm just going through. There's that hat I was looking for. Yes! I have not found this one in a while. No wonder I couldn't find it. It was in the very freaking bottom. I've had this for about 3 years now. It's a Realtree timber hat. It's a Richardson hat, actually. Yeah, it still fits really good. Definitely be able to wear this one while bow hunting, stuff like that. Cool looking hat. I love it. And that's an old like a mask type thing you want to wear when you're hunting in the ground blind or something. Actually, comment what you think below. I think I look more like a ugly burglar than I do a hunter in the ground blind. So, put that aside, and let me go through these other hats here. All the other clothes are right here, so if I have to get up, that's what I'm going to get. As y'all know, I am going to be on the TV show of Herd Nation TV, based off of Happy Herd Nutritions. Y'all, I'm going to encourage you. Happy Herd, you guys, I will definitely put the link on in the description, the links to a lot of these clothes, or maybe where some I remember bought them from or stuff like that. But this right here, Happy Herd, I encourage you guys. This stuff is amazing. I mean, yes, I've used Big & J. We use Lucky Buck mineral, stuff like that. But Happy Herd, this is like probably the best attractant I've used. It's, they got Codal sprays. They got different flavors. Caramel apple, buckscotch, also known as butterscotch. There's persimmon. There's all different kinds. White oak, acorn. Just awesome flavors. And deer absolutely love them. We've sprayed it, and literally we've had bucks all over at one time coming to trail camera sites and eating the corn that was sprayed with the Happy Herd Codal. And but I'm tell you what, this thing is awesome. This is a hat I'll definitely be wearing this year when it comes to muzzleloader / gun season. I look pretty good, don't I? Here's all the other hats here. This is one I've had for a longer time. This is a Realtree, looks like a Max 5, Max 4 camo pattern with the antler logo on it. I remember I wore this hat on the day I killed my first deer with a bow, and those stuff you just never forget right there, folks. I'll tell you. You remember that for sure. Oh, and then this is one. This is the hat I wore when I killed my biggest buck this past year. You know, stuff like this, hats, clothes, things I just remember, the little stuff. When something big happens to you, you just remember wearing these stuff. This is an old Realtree original hat. It says Realtree since 1986. There you go, right there. So that's a cool hat. This is definitely an old hat. As you can see, it's starting to tear. But as long as it's put together, it still works. There we go. Old Remington orange hat that I use for gun season or muzzleloader season, whatever. Now, time to get up here. Let me just start right here on the closer side. That'd be better. This is something I normally don't wear, but this is a Realtree hardwoods camo pattern. It's like a thick coat. I guess you see the black in it. It's a I guess it doesn't have a hood on it, but it's something you wear when you're out in the warm weather for sure. Yeah, it's a Thinsulate 3M. So yeah, it's a thermal coat for sure, but does not have a hood on it. Let's see, skip that one. Some I won't show you guys. This is the old orange toboggan, or something like a mask. Unfortunately, I do not think I'll be wearing this anymore because it's wearing out. It's got like holes on the top and all that good stuff. You are getting hot in this. Let's see here. Here's a black shirt, a black long sleeve shirt. I've wore this before in the ground blind in early season, stuff like that. Just a black shirt. This is an old t-shirt my dad gave me. Like if you're going to travel to go hunt somewhere, for example, you're leaving your house and you don't want to dress all the way completely. Like I said, you're taking your clothes that you'll be dressing for the hunt and toes and stuff like that. If you just want to wear something that's like I said, been washing and scent-free stuff, this is something neat to wear. Like if you're on the way to go to a hunting trip and you don't want to, like say if you put it on heat in the car or the truck, whatever you're traveling in, you get hot, you don't want to be wearing all that hunting stuff, and this is all you just need to wear while you're on your way to the hunting trip, if you get what I'm saying there. Let's see here, let's see, more socks coming up. These plain white socks I wear for early season when it's not so warm. Now let me put these two socks together here. Another thick pair of socks I wear during the warm season in hunting. So as y'all know, I'm going to be doing some turkey hunting in the next few weeks. With a very special guest. Y'all will be excited. You may not know him, but I know him pretty well. And he goes to our church, but he's very awesome. That would be an awesome hunt. Hopefully I can kill my first turkey. But like I said, when you're turkey hunting, you'll definitely need to wear all camo, even on the face. Because if a turkey sees you, he gone. So, but this is a mossy oak. Mossy oak old mask there. That'll definitely work when it comes to turkey season. It'll pay off for real, I'm sure. An old Realtree edge belt I got from Walmart. Here is something definitely keep in mind when you're hunting in cold weather. This will keep you warm for real. This is the bibs that I wear, Realtree Advantage pattern. It will keep you very, very warm, and I've even sweated in it. So yeah, it keeps you warm in the cold season for sure. This is something I always like to wear, like for example in early season in October, and I like to wear this when it's not so cold, but it's just cool, maybe in the 50s, 60s, something like that, when it's not too cold, but in the cooler weather. Like I said, if you're hunting early season and the temperature starts to drop in October when the leaves start to fall, this is something I always wear right here. This is the original, just a hoodie, Realtree original camo pattern with the antler and Realtree logo on it. Good old hoodie. And I also have another hoodie just like this, but it does not have the antler or the Realtree logo on it. I just wear it all around wherever I go, stuff like that, even to work, and stuff like that. It's a Realtree edge pattern pants. Definitely wear this. Like I said, early season stuff like this. Pretty much wear this in every hunt. except I don't need it when I don't need it. Shoot, where's it? Oh, there it is. This is the Realtree Edge shirt, mostly upholstered shirt. Bought it at Walmart. Very nice shirt. I wear this in early season. Only your bow hunting and stuff like this. I have to clean all this stuff up. Dang it. And then down to the last 3 things I'm showing you guys as far as clothes go. Realtree Edge pattern, old gloves like this. Got these for Christmas. I've not worn them yet in hunting, but I definitely will. Ta-da! So, you got the lid there, just covers your fingers, keep them warm for real. And then, definitely keep this in mind. Under Armour. Definitely wonderful thick clothing to keep you warm. These are the pants. And this is the shirt I wear. And this is when it gets very, very cold. Like the coldest of the hunting season. First thing you want to put on is this before you put on any type of clothing. Keeps you very warm. For real. And it works, I'm telling you. So, those are all the clothes I got. I think they're all very unique, interesting. So now, on to the deer calls and stuff like that. And I basically carry my backpack, so that's coming up next. Alright guys, here is the next part of the video where I talk about things that I take with me when I'm hunting, other than my clothes, yes. And the stuff in my backpack and stuff. But first things first, safety. Safety is the #1 concern when you're going hunting. And this is the #1 thing I can depend on when I go in the stand. The hunter safety system. Folks, this will save your life. If you were to slip and fall from the top of the tree stand, you should have this connected to the hunter safety system strap, or the big old clip, the heavy duty clip. That will save you from falling. And of course the lifeline is what I take too. The hunter safety system lifeline. That will save your life. Hence the name Lifeline. That line will save your life. From the bottom of the tree stand all the way up to the top, even while you're climbing. And that's the most important stuff you'll need when you're in the tree stand. That's the #1 thing. All other things aside, this is what will keep you safe for your life. Put this right here for now. Another thing too that you might need, or you will need, is a seat cushion. I recommend this too. This is the Hunting Made Easy brand of a seat cushion, and it's actually like a chair, not just a cushion, but a chair. And it really works good. Another important thing, like I said, when you're hunting gun season, it is the law to wear blazing orange. This is a unique little toboggan or something like this. Not only does it have orange, but it can also just show the camo. Like if you're bow hunting and your head gets a little cold and it's the weather, you like this. This is pretty neat. I love it. Let's see, another thing. Like I said, let's go over the safety things. Some of the most important things you will need. First thing you'll need also. Yes. Headlamp. You will definitely need that whether you're going in the stand in the morning when it's still dark, before cracking daylight. You will need to get up in that stand with the headlamp on. You will not be able to see. Or like I said, at evening when it gets dark and you're done hunting, is when you climb down and need to get back to the house or whatever. Yes, that's what you'll need for real. And let's see, another cool thing. Like I said, of course, a hand lamp. This is extremely bright. I bought this for my work actually. See how bright that is? That works really good too. 400 some lumen, I think. And of course, something that's really helped. Like I said, I'm color deficient or colorblind, and it's hard for me to see certain colors, especially red. So that's a downside when you're tracking blood. here's the blood tracking light. When you see red on the ground, it will immediately turn red as it can be. It is the thing that has saved me and made tracking so easy for me. So yeah, I saw pretty much the other stuff. You'll need a knife. Like I said, if you need to cut something, or if you're gutting a deer or gutting whatever you harvested, take that, the gut knife, whatever. That's mainly the most important stuff. Oh yes. Hey, look at this too. I love this. This is unique. That is from what used to be Gander Mountain, but now the Gander Outdoors. And then like, oh no, I forgot my hat with the orange on it. What do? Well, you'll need this. This is a safety orange little vest you can put around you. Shirt area there. That's all the mostly important stuff, all except of course gloves. You'll need the gloves, of course, to keep your hands warm. Features as far as camera equipment I got. I have my GoPro Hero 3 Plus I like to take with me if I want to get a little extra, just a little extra footage. All types of things you can use the GoPro. If you got the different mounts, I got the head mount, I got the jaws clamp that'll clamp onto certain things. I got a little tripod. Like I said, if I'm filming on the ground, if I want to get a closer angle of the deer, other than the camcorder in the tree stand. The camcorder I'm using now is what I film when I harvest my deer on the tree stand with the camera mounts. And that's another thing too. I have not unboxed these yet, but I got these a month ago, almost a month ago, from the hunting show. The Realtree Easy Mount. I tried to find some online, but there was a booth that had these and other stuff for sale. I got two of them. The 34-inch Easy Mount with the little phone mount right there for your cell phone. If I ever decide to use that. Better hurry up, my camera's about to die. Let's see, other stuff, like I said, the Easy Climb brand of hanger. There's a little bow hanger. I normally don't use the bow hangers for the gun or bow, because like I say, if you got a deer coming, and you're like, you got to reach for it, they see you, they're gone, your hunt's over with at the most part. Let's see here. I think pretty much what's up next is all my, oh yes, the stuff behind me here. Headphones. I do not really like gun noises, so I use the headphones. There's my newer, much newer orange toboggan that I use when I go hunting. Let's see here. There's some stuff in here, this little fanny pack. Oh, one very, very important emergency thing, or that will keep you safe early season hunting. Thermocell. Folks, this is the best mosquito or bug repellent I've ever seen. This will save your life from getting bit and aggravated from all those stupid mosquitoes out there. And yes, all the deer calls I got. This is the first one I started using. It used to be my dad's. It's an old flex tone deer call. Does very good. I can also do a young buck call. Doe bleat or doe grunt. And then fawn bleat. I will not do that in the stand. And of course, it's also got a little snort wheeze tube right here. Snort wheeze, the deadliest call ever in deer hunting. If you see a big buck out there, and if you try grunting at him and he doesn't respond to it, or he decides to walk off, that's when you want to hit him with the snort wheeze. He will come in a heartbeat. My camera's literally about to die right now. Here's all my, let's see. Let me just save my camera for a little bit. Let me go get my charger, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, you guys, I had to move my camera to be able to get to a plug to charge my camera, so it's safe. Yes, also one other thing, as far as camera equipment goes, is I got this from Tractor Supply. It's the Wild Game Innovations trail camera holder, or to be able to view trail cameras on the with the SD card in it. This works awesome. I've been able to see what's in the area, and this thing is pretty darn cool. Let's see, all the other game calls I got. Let's see, I got Primos, the original can, estrus bleats. I've been able to use this before. It's pretty good. Be able to shake it, get a little more estrus in it. Cute little tool. Let's see here. Where's that? Where's that one I just had? I'm looking for another deer call I have. Oh, dadgummit, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I got it. Thank you, Lord. Another deer buck call I got is the Primos Buck War 2. Sounds like a war, doesn't it? Got to build in snort weeks to it. This call is pretty loud, pretty good. Here's another buck call I got. Y'all may know Michael Waddell's Bone Collector. Michael Waddell, who did my hunt intro for Hunter Ridge Outdoors. Awesome guy, love him to death. But the Bone Collector have got their new deer calls in. They've made turkey calls, coyote calls, distress calls, and deer calls. Made in the USA, so that's good. But this is the Old Faithful Bone Collector deer call, buck call. As you can see, he's got the Bone Collector logo on it, with the old walnut type barrel. Awesome call. It is very deep, like this. I've used this before. Let's see. Oh yes, one of the best ever. The Extinguisher deer call. I'm gonna tell you what. This is probably the best deer call in the world, as far as by what people have said and heard and stuff. This is awesome. He's got a little slide thing right here to go from a buck to doe to a fawn. Start the fawn here. Do something different. To a doe. And this is pretty good too. Like I said, these calls that have the doe call on it, or you can do much louder than this Primo's original can. So here's the difference. So this definitely reaches out further. And I'm not saying that this is no good at all. This thing, I love it. And it can call deer in and call bucks in for sure. But you see this, if you want to travel more, this thing will travel out further. And then to the buck himself. Awesome call. Oh yes, and the rattling tools. This is the first rattle bag I have or ever got. This is from my dad, or no, actually, I'm not sure. This has the old real tree bark pattern again, a little cover, and it's got like a wooden things like what's that thing called? The Lincoln logs. I'm looking at the train set right here thing that we've had for years and we play with. It's got those little Lincoln log type little barrel things in here. Very loud, but the problem is the cover's starting to tear, especially on the bottom, and like look, even little things coming out. But this thing still works. Very loud, travels super far. I can't remember if it was this or the other rattle bag that I caught in the big 8-pointer that I shot 2 years ago with my muzzleloader. I caught him in 10 days before I shot him. Seen him all summer with bigger bucks and other big bucks around. But I recognize just the way his antlers were. It's just a beautiful like pattern. Just, I don't know, not tall and not very wide, but yeah, it was wide, but not super wide or anything, but it just like, his main beams just come on like this. But anyway, it might have been this one. I can't remember that I called him in with. It might have been this one. I think it was this one. But anyway, they're both loud. This is the Primos rattle bag. And I mean, literally, he was walking. It was luck too. I have a certain time I would rattle. It was like at when it gets to a new time. For example, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning is when I would rattle, and I would call every 15 minutes, the deer call. But every 30 minutes I would rattle, and at 7 o'clock on the dot, I had a trail camera sitting right there near a scrape, and he was walking at 7 o'clock on the dot, right there next to the scrape, and he was coming my way. And when he heard that rattle bag, he was already walking towards my area. When he heard that rattle bag, it wasn't 2 seconds. I put the thing in my backpack, and all of a sudden, I heard nothing but like a bolt charging through the thicket. But it was him, all dark, postured, and ready to kick butt on another buck. One of the coolest things ever. I felt like I was in a Kansas hunt out in the Midwest, rattling a big buck in. That was just unreal, and I believe another opportunity will happen again. I have a feeling. That was just so cool. Got it on camera too, but he didn't come close enough for bow range. But 10 days later, popped him with the muzzle loader, and he's in my room. So, another rattle call I got is the Pack Rat by Night and Hail. Unique little rattle call. Pretty loud too, but the rattlebags, however, just travel even further than the little pack rack here. The deer won't tell a difference, but from us humans, the rattlebag is more efficient as far as replicating the sound of antlers. But if you really want to replicate big bucks rattling, that's when you got to use the real antlers, like from shades you found or just some you bought or whatever. I'm telling you, that is more realistic as you can get. And yes, I think the final deer call, bought this at the show, and I just love the way it sounded. It is from Gentleman Jack Game Calls. I'll see if I can find a link of them or something and post it on link description. But this thing travels, I think it travels further than the bone collector deer call, in my opinion. Nothing against the bone collector deer call, but I'm going to tell you, this thing travels pretty good. Wow, that's pretty good. Like I said, all of these I'm going to give a shot and a try for sure. Absolutely. Just whatever. I'm just trying whatever. And if they can call a big buck in, then they're all great. And I'm going to tell you, I just fell in love with this one. I mean, gosh, so loud, covers the whole room here. And yes, one more thing, I believe. This I'm very excited for. I've become great friends with a guy named Scooter. Scooter makes turkey calls. Sunrise custom calls. And that is what he makes. That's the business he has of turkey calling. As y'all know, I'm going to start getting turkey hunting. Like I said, I'm going to be hunting here in a few weeks with a very special guy. And this is what I'm very excited to do. Is start maybe calling a big old gobbler and put him on the ground. So Scooter has now become a good friend. And he makes these calls. It's called Sunrise Custom Calls. Sunrise with a Z. Not an S like sunrise, but sunrise with a Z. Sunrise Custom Calls. Take this. Make a little air right there. And have, I guess I've been pretty good at it. Let's see what you guys think here. Sorry y'all, but I have to do this right here. Guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.